Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Crypto talk with Thomas G.
Yeah, dog.
Bringing heat, mining sprees, and we're farming all around, including E.
Yeah, dog.
Bringing heat, mining sprees, and we're farming all around, including got me on Nevex and bought me some Joe. Farming go crazy, you know how it goes. Zuby on Phantom, I got a few notes. Sticking my Rex, you know I'm gon' hold. Getting these calls from the dog pound. Buy my dot for the next round. Now I'm coming up off the compound. Got my drip off the rebound. Getting these calls from the dog pound. Buy my dot for the next round. Now I'm coming up off the compound. Got my drip off the rebound. Crypto talk with Thomas G.
Yeah, dog.
Bringing heat, mining sprees, and we're farming all around, including E.
Yeah, dog.
Bringing heat, mining sprees, and we're farming all around, including E.
Yeah, dog.
Bringing heat, mining sprees, and we're farming all around, including E.
We're live. Welcome, everybody. It's Saturday morning, April 5th, 2025. Welcome to the channel. Happy Saturday. Hopefully, everybody is a little bit past their hangovers, or if you're like me, you don't drink, you just got some good sleep, right? Got some good sleep. I got some good sleep. Don't forget, if you're on YouTube, smash the like button, subscribe, post notifications, you know the drill. If you're over on X, aka Twitter, aka Elon Musk's freedom of speech platform, thank you, Elon. Make sure you follow and retweet this. We're going to go over the PulseChain and Sonic chain weekly review, where we will talk about the winners and losers and what's going on. Let's take a look at the chat really quick. But always remember, guys, I am not a financial advisor. I for damn sure not a professional. This is cryptocurrency. You must do your research. Don't ever allow an influencer on any social media platform out there to influence when it comes to cryptocurrency, because you could lose it all. That being said, the show must go on. What's up, Cat 2? Printing so hard it feels illegal, right? I'm printing so hard it hurts. I'm printing so hard it doesn't feel right. I'm printing so hard I can't sleep at night. I'm printing so hard with OG WebChat tokens that it's just too good to be true. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I feel like I'm the feds just printing dollar bills. It's for real. It's for real. It's just like, it feels really good. And then at moments, I'm just like, nothing lasts forever. I talk about windows of opportunity. But damn, when this window shuts, it's going to be a sad day. Meaning like the ROI drops, I'm not talking about like a window shut. I'll maybe like when the ROI drops with the price. We're going to talk about all that. Beast, media player, yeah, everyone feels it. Yeah, dog, what up, Cycle 23, Adrian Kent. Don't forget, pound a like. It's important to pound a like button. Damn it, if I don't get enough likes in this live stream, I'm never going to stream again. F this stuff. F this, right? Pound the like button. Pound the like button. So let's get into it, right? Because when we talk about PulseChain and Sonic, like we're looking at opportunities, man. We're looking at what's going on in both of the DeFi spaces when it comes to the two. Interesting thing here is I'm looking at DeFi Llama. It tells you a lot of information, a lot of fun facts. Right? You look at protocols built on Ethereum, 1,322. Solana has only got 209 protocols. I started running some math. OG WebChat printing hard as the fuck. Thanks for talking about it on your channel, TG. Thank you for the super chat. Let's go. Hey, bro, you hit the super chat, you get the Carlton. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's a good feeling. I really appreciate the super chat. But yeah, OG Printer, man, OG Chef and Hums are saving my life and changing my life and doing that for many others. Many other people. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But I was running some math, right? We'll get there. We're going to get to those tokens because I'm excited about that. I was like, damn, Solana took all that market share and volume, trading volume, and had a bigger meme season than Ethereum with only 209 protocols. What does that tell you? That tells you they're at a minimum, 5x potential growth to get to where Ethereum's at. That's like a $500 Solana, right? More protocols, more people, but there was a lot. So imagine if it had 1,200 protocols. I thought that was interesting because Binance Smart Chain only has 868, right? Solana's fairly new in the DeFi, realm where people are doing meme tokens, but when they start to build like real true DeFi and it's all over, and we have like we did on Binance Smart Chain, Solana had a big meme season. That was what it's known for. So that was interesting looking at that. Ooh, Bear Chain. I'm gonna be getting over there soon. I got the word today. So Sonic's got 110 protocols right now. All right, the price. Right, I'm gonna take a look at the price right now in Coin Market Cap. 49 cents. Could be worse, could be better. I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna cry over that. That's for sure. But let's compare to PulseChain, right? So Sonic's already has 110 protocols, but you got to remember too, they're incentivized to build on this in this neck of the woods. PulseChain's just like Richard Hart's like, I don't care what you do, and if you do something, I'm not going to talk about it. Nothing gets embraced on PulseChain. 110 protocols on Sonic. Got that airdrop, 48 protocols. So we got half the protocols on PulseChain, right? And DeFi TVL 141.94 million on Pulse versus Sonic's got 1 billion. Wow, 1.07 billion. Wow, bridged TVL 1.765 billion. Let's see how much bridged TVL on Pulse. It doesn't even show you. 24-hour DEX volume 19.35 million. Sonic got 132.37 million versus 19.35. So that PulseChain's just got a big gap, right, of users it's going to need and volume it's going to need to go the distance, right? Let's take a look at the price of everything going on when we go to GoPulse.com. We got some greenery in the scenery. All right, some people will call it a relief rally, whatever you want to call it. Got some greenery in the scenery. All right, 4000234 on Pulse, 4000204, $1.23 Inc, Hex 00552. It's looking good. I will say personally, I think we go down. And I've been giving you the reasons behind why I believe we will continue to go down. But even when that keeps happening, when and if and how and however, when the timing, when it happens, everything evolves around this big extractor token, right? Is it a good extractor or is it a bad extractor? There's some extractions going on, and one side thinks it's going to peg, one side thinks it doesn't. I'm starting to lean on one side versus the other, though, with some new evidence that has been brought to my attention when it comes to the PDI narrative. I will say this, though. Want to see something interesting? PDI and USDC, right, have depegged. I noticed that earlier. We'll put this on the watch list here. How did we get off my watch? I've had to redo my watch list over and over. I gotta move it up so it's right next to PDI. They depegged. For whatever reason, they've been pegged together for 7 months. Why on April the 5th? It might have happened on the 4th last night. Why the heck in this recent hours did these two stable tokens depeg? And then where does that leave USDT, which by way of arbitrage on Curve Protocol, right? Our bots are working. There's a theory here. Get lower than peg the USDT, and they both go back to parity with PDOT, or something and the negative effect on the opposite side of the fence of that is going on. It's interesting to look at and to speculate. Okay. The speculation is going all over the place right now with the P9 narrative. And I'm starting to see man, there's stuff I just can't say, to be honest with you. I don't want to put it out there. 90 chest P9 to 10 Dora. Right? Let's go look at the prices and other stuff. But USDC did depeg from P9. Is there a reason? I don't know. My favorite meme token, though, right now, 7 cents. We've been talking about this one for a while. It will be the #1 meme in all of PulseChain. Number 2 will be Pump, and Teddy Bear will have to be number 3. But Teddy Bear, I don't know what's going on with Teddy Bear. Look at Maria's back in the scene. Apparently renounced Treasury bill. Can't mint it anymore. Was buying some P stables. There's some weird stuff going on PulseChain. But outside of the weirdness, outside of like everything that we see going on, there's a kitchen, okay? There's a massive kitchen on the PulseChain network. And it's got a grand master chef. It's got an OG chef and a partner in crimes by the name of Hums, okay? And I started talking about this ecosystem going on 2 months almost ago in February, mid-February. R2R got involved with it, and we have been printing through the ups, through the downs, through the good times, the hard times, through the tariff fund, through the stock market crashing, Bitcoin up and down, Ethereum being wrecked, stock funds being down, rug pulls on all chains. We have been printing. And right now, the one that's printing the hardest, right this very moment, is the beast from the Middle East. My gosh, not only is it mooning in price, not only has it gone up since I started buying around the $7 range, it has it 2x'd, right? $60 on stream. Not only has it done that, but the ROI, 6.49%, get out of here. And it's been steady printing like this for a minute. When I got in like $7 range or whatever, it had to have been like March 9th or 10th. I can't remember which wallet was about March 9th. And there was another one after that. My public wallet and private wallet. It has to stop printing. It's been like 5% plus for weeks. 6.49. I've seen it go up to like 8 to 10%. Printing hard. 2x. This is nuts. Gas money on the rise too. You can do a little calculator. Oh, what does $20,000 get me right now? Period 30 days compound. You can see your rewards. Oh, that's a $200,000 investment. Fire well, go do it, huh? Look at these ROIs. It's knucking fucks. Okay? It's knucking fucks. The chef has been cooking, and he's been serving some gourmet, high-end shrimp and lobster. Alaskan crab for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Champagne caviar. Lobster and shrimp, no more cup of noodles. He has been delivering, and it ain't the only token. We got gas money going up, trying to say, I've got to go back to all-time high. 2 zeros and a 2, give it to me on stream. We will pray to the crypto gods. But the chef comes out with that silver platter with a 0.002 plus price position during a live stream. Can we pray? Yeah. Hey, you know what? These prices right here. Where's Jerome? Get Jerome. Where's Jerome in the house?
I think Jerome's in the house. Watch your mouth. Without a doubt. Jumping on the top.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh man. So we're printing. We're having fun. Times are good. And you know what? Like times have been good while the pulse chain overall has been going down and up. You know, we're printing and buying the bottoms right now. What more could you ask for? Gosh. I mean, blew something out of my nose. I mean, that's some serious cooking. That's some serious cooking. And all the other stuff making its way up. Remember, you gotta remember, because if you forget remember, you're gonna wish you remembered when remember starts to go up and remember starts to print that ass. All right. So we're probably gonna see some OG Web Chef tattoos soon. I might get Jesus Escobar on my back. Or would I have room on the top? Yeah. Get a Jesus Escobar on the back, like tramp stamp it. Any ladies out there want to get the Jesus Escobar tramp stamp? Throwing it out there. For me, I get right here in the bicycle. Ooh, I have to I got some big old tattoos right here, but I'm getting this side. Put the Beast logo right there. Get me that Remember mask on the neck. You know, maybe I'll get that Gas Money logo on the lower ankle or something like that. Oh man, we are printing. Let's go look and remember. Look at that. Funny, the last time I was like, I'm gonna accumulate here, it hit that again plus lower. It's where I first was like, I'm gonna buy this dip. Went lower. These dips are great. Now it's here. Do we move on up? It all depends. It all depends. Not a chart specialist. We're damn sure not a professional. You guys know that. Right? All right. That's the exciting part. I mean, what am I buying with my, the stuff I'm printing? Right now, I'm on a mission to get as much EHEX as I can. EHEX to $1. Forget the P-dye to $1. EHEX to $1. I'd rather speculate on that before I speculate on a not proven RH token. All right, so I'm getting the EHEX. The EHEX is doing mighty fine. Mighty fine. So we are going to jump over the Sonic. Does Sonic have good news for us today? Let's go. Let's break the ice on this one. All right, let's go. I took my first, unless this ship unsinks and goes up, I took my first L on Medieval. Bought 2 G's. It was worth $700 and a 12-hour time span. I don't know what. And the floppy flying, what happened. Well, I kind of know something to the story, right? Like a guy named Matt sniped Night, dumped it. Then big whales offloaded when this was at Peg. The shield should be at Peg. I'm like, I can hope, but I'm stuck in the Coliseum right now with what I put into here. There's a timer where I can't even get out for another 12 hours. Well, anyone who's liquid can dump on my head. Then once this becomes liquid, these people are going to possibly dump. Maybe you'll have the chance to buy the bottom, but it turned into a medieval nightmare. I woke up in the middle of a medieval war zone, straight out of bed, and there's bows and arrows flying everywhere. People getting their head chopped off, 50% haircuts, getting shaped like cats. I did not anticipate this. This is gonna be the first time I've ever seen a tune fork this early on DPEG. Ever. And we're talking since the very first. I'm a tune fork OG. I was in the original tune. I never seen this happen. I tried to pivot last night and make some mood because there's a heavy slippage, a tax to claim your night. So no one's claiming and compounding because it costs too much. So I pivoted You can only just, oh dear God, make me a bird fly far, far, far away. I don't know what else to do when I'm stuck. All I can do is pray. Like, I'm being 100% honest with you. Like, I don't want to see, like, I'm not the type of person that looks at like $2,000 as it's a little bit of money. Like, no, that's a lot of money, fool. Like, I got 5 kids. You know what I can do with $2,000? I can buy a lot of chalk, I can buy a lot of groceries, I can do this and that. So I'm hoping this turns around, right? As somebody who's talked about it and gave my 2 cents on like the strategies that I was going to do, this was the riskiest you can go. Anyone asked me what they would do, I said, go this way. It's the safest bet. I went risky and I went safe, but the safe got wrecked. So it's like, oh my gosh, how low will these tokens go, right? And I've already getting people like messaging me like about SwapX because their affiliation with it. I'm like, the code is good. The code is good. The token's down, you know, especially like for me, like I'm coming from PulseChain. So I'm like used to, for a few years now, being in the red. That doesn't scare me, but it would, you know, I'm just gonna have to say it's either a loss or it isn't. So I'll see. Maybe I'll wake up and it'll be different. But this is a big, big, drastic hit. Price, this needs to be at $1. It's at 22 cents. Like I got the opportunity the other night when I went here, right? 38 cents, and I was able to do a good trade. But this right here is like, this is a whole nother beast right here. We'll draw it up. This is, I don't know why, you know? It just caught me off guard. We'll see. We'll see. We'll have to figure out. Well, nothing to figure out. Just gotta hope something changes. You know what I mean? I'm not like too upset, but I'm like disappointed. You know, like. But across the board, like the best thing that's going on for me right now is Petroleum. I only put $500 to begin this journey, and I got all this at what it cost $50 or 50 oil per pump, right? Which 50 oil times the price it is right now is like $31 a pump at this price. But at one point it was like $2 per oil, $1 per oil. And I've used all the oil I made to get to this point. So I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 pumps away from max pumps. Now I'm gonna start fixing all of them. I just maxed out my generator level 3 just before stream. So maximum capacity power generated, triple energy output, and ultimate efficiency for your industrial empire, boosting your rewards by 45%. I made it. And I'm going to build out. I go to bed like midnight. So 12 hours from here, I'll build out the last remaining 4 pumps. I'll be at max. Then I can start preparing some. Then I plan on when I go to bed, wake up, and I'm going to have enough oil to every day focus on repairing these and getting them all lined up, and then coming here and getting my next upgrade so I can increase the plot boost production to 30%, which is going to cost me 250 oil. I should wake up and have that plus some change to make some more pumps unclogged. Once I get to level 3, I'm going to go for level 2, 3, and 4 unclogged. Keep up the repairs and start to be able to cash out, but upgrade this refinery so that I turn sea oil to oil quicker and can get it out into the exchange, right? To shadow, where from there, I'm going to be able to sell. And if I don't want to sell, I'm going to pull it up here. I can park it in this crazy APR. Ooh, it dropped 6,362. I talked about it. Look what happened. Thomas, sharing your deepest, darkest secrets. It was 19,000 yesterday. After the stream, it went up. Damn. Sometimes I just gotta not talk about these things. I I gotta keep my mouth shut. But that's still high with the Sonic and oil pair on Sonic. Still really hot. Really, really hot. And they just released those new plots, lands, city you can buy. It's they got a lot coming up down the road. They got the FME. So that's like the most exciting thing right now. Burn X was just a penny. It's down hard. Sonic's taking a beating right now. To be honest with you, this thing's on chain. I know Herm's is like 3 weeks out from an audit, right? SwapX, how's SwapX doing? Is this true? Ranked 26. It only has 61,000 in trading volume in 24 hours. That couldn't be right. That's gonna be like the one. No, maybe it's right. Let me look really quick. Maybe that's the wrong pair I'm looking at. Let's see that has the highest liquidity. SwapX with Wrap Sonic. 82K. Damn. Let's compare that with Shadow, because these are two competing exchanges. Shadow's token is $53. Market cap 15.9. 103K, but 5.5K in liquidity. 5.5 million in liquidity. Versus SwapX, biggest has 1.2. 4 million market cap. More room for growth. Losing volume. This one's barely got a little bit more volume. But overall, like oil's the number one with $515,000 in volume. So when I came over and started talking about Sonic, I guess I made the right move with going into play to earn, which I was just like, you know, these are high risk, whatever. What, yo, R2R, what's the link to your subscription group? It's in the description of the YouTube video. If you're looking to be a member, members only videos, it's like $2.99 a month. Buy me a coffee, or if you want to join the Telegram, there's a link to join or to reach out to me on Telegram in the description. Thank you for reaching out. So I guess I did make the right move, you know, coming over to Sonic, and I was like, I'm getting my farm positions, I'm getting into oil play to earn because I like this. I wanted to do a reason why I got into oil and play to earn, to be 100% honest, because the market conditions are so bad. I just wanted to give myself something fun to do, to get my mind off that crap. And it paid off. That's weird. It paid off. I can sell my plot for a decent price too. And then the APRs on SwapX, like I'm going to compare right now. I haven't really talked much about Shadow, but I'm going to start because I can't be on one side or the other. I got to see where the APRs make me the most, right? So SwapX right now, 64.9% with SwapX with Wrapped Sonic. So that would be in comparison. If you look at Shadow with Sonic, 103.9% APR versus SwapX, 64.69 with their native token. 8x right here for the multiplier for airdrop tokens. Let's see what Shadow has. If they have some kind of multiplier, I'm not sure. I know they would qualify. I'm not sure of the multiplier. That could be the catch if you're worried about that airdrop. But some people just want to make the money. So the APR is 40% higher, 50% higher. No, 40% higher. Let's go look again. USDC.E if you want to provide liquidity and earn yield with the native token, which is SwapX on SwapX, 93.36. Let's look at Shadow with their native DEX token, which is Shadow token, and it would be Shadow and USDE, right? Let's see if they have that here. Yeah, right here. 468.9% APR. Interesting. If I'm right, then that's 4 times larger. I'm just discovering this in real time. Huh. What's up, Moonlight? Damn, they're like significantly larger APRs. Huh. Let's look at like wrapped ETH SwapX, 52.72 APR. Let's see what the wrapped ETH over here on Shadow is with their native token and wrapped ETH. So that'd be Shadow wrapped ETH. Where are you? Oh, this is Sonic token and wrapped ETH 185. Do they have Shadow wrapped ETH? I'll find it right now if they do. I guess I don't see a Shadow wrapped ETH. Maybe I missed it on the first page. I gotta consider. Like, I've been pretty biased because I know like a lot of the people from SwapX, know a lot of the homies, but we can still be friends if it means activity points. So they do got the bonuses. Oh, snaps. Okay. So let's compare this pool. It's an activity point, which is a 10x multiplier for USDC E, for example, and Sonic. That's 440.2%. If you compare it to SwapX, right, which would be USDC E and Sonic token. Like here's Wrap Sonic. I guess you get a rings multiplier. If you don't care about rings, then it doesn't matter. But you only get an 8x versus a 10x on the other side. APR is 74.76. Oh, okay. A higher multiplier and a much higher APR. Okay. I see what's going on here. Hey, I go where the money's at, bro. Like, I can't be, I like SwapX. I'm a supporter of them. I'll keep money on here. But if I can make money everywhere else, I'm going to have to do it. Like, this is about the dollar bills, yo. That's what it's about. If it ain't about the money, I don't know what it is about. I don't know what it is. What's it about? What is that? Is the tech going to pay the bills? Is the tech going to pay the bills? So these are like, I got to consider going over here with some options. And it is the bigger one of the two. And it's the #1 exchange. So maybe they have that ability to make those numbers happen. I don't know. There's got to be a competitive edge here on SwapX I'm not seeing. Maybe it's the gems. Maybe it's with the additional rings. But I'm going to have to research a little bit different so I understand. Make the best decision. I always want to make the best decision for me and the fam. I think everybody else does too. Especially if I want to be on Sonic. I want to maximize airdrop, maximize money, cash flow. Right? Did gas money hit 0.002? Oh, I didn't. Getting close, though. It's getting close. Let's see. Yeah. I'm getting message. I'm reading message right now. I'm so wrecked on Medieval. Yeah, man. I feel bummed about that. But at the same time, like, I've been doing this a long time to know anything can happen. It can go to 0 or be recovered. I had suggestions on what could have been done, but I highly doubt that my opinion mattered, to be honest with you. I highly doubt that anyone would have gave a shit about my opinion. And I feel like there was like an obvious like answer that could fix it, but I'm not a dev. Bro, you should look into Up and UpX. LPX is about to get released very soon, and the Up and UpX ecosystem is about to go insane. Oh yeah, over on PulseChain, right? This token here, I believe. I think this is the one you're talking about. One reason I hate using SwapX is how many times they make you approve every... Yeah, am I doing something wrong? Every transaction I have to do that. I noticed that. Maybe I always thought maybe I'm not doing something wrong. I also don't like the swap window, how small it is and how it doesn't list my highest assets like Shadow. If you don't know what LPX is, trust me, you'll want to find out. It's going to be massive for all of PulseChain. So literally might kickstart the PulseChain bull run. I feel like somebody mentioned LPX recently. I don't know why it rings the bell. Somebody in R2R mentioned this token. And there's people talking about it. I know for sure somebody was talking about this token in R2R. I didn't ask anything though. I didn't ask any questions. I just saw like a brief conversation about it. And I think there's like there's a token in OG Web's OG Web Chef's ecosystem that might support UpX token too, I believe. I need to look. I'm gonna research for sure. And if you send me links and all that, you know, I like what I see. You know, I'll definitely go out and educate people on what it is if I think it's innovative. But you sound real bullish on it. It's going to change PulseChain. You know I got to be there. Let me get in early. Let me get in early. Give me that. Give me that. Come on, come on. Woo-hoo. So I'm ready for that. You let me know. You let me know, bro. I'm all for it. I'm looking for them gains. Any way I can get it, I'm looking for the gains. You know, opportunities all over in crypto. Definitely. Alrighty, guys. It's a Saturday. Going on 40 minutes streaming. I appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to smash the like button. Till next time. Till next time. We shall do it again. Yeah, dog.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Crypto talk with Thomas G.
Yeah, dog.
Bringing heat. Mining sprees. And we're farming all around, including heat.
Yeah, dog.
Bringing heat. Mining sprees. And we're farming all around, including got me on Navex and bought me some Joe. Farming go crazy, you know how it goes. Zuby on Phantom, I got a few notes. Sticking my Rex, you know I'm gon' hold. Getting these calls from the dog pound. Buy my dot for the next round. Now I'm coming up off the compound. Got my drip off the rebound. Getting these calls from the dog pound. Buy my dot for the next round. Now I'm coming up off the compound. Got my drip off the rebound. Crypto talk with Thomas G.
Yeah, dog.
Bringing heat. Mining sprees. And we're farming on